It's nearly unfathomable that one guy could have such a significant impact on the planet's future. Elon Musk, on the other hand, is influencing how the world will run in the future. Being involved in a variety of important industries, Elon Musk is pushing the boundaries of technology in the areas that will have the greatest influence on our lives. His enterprises are transforming the way we obtain power, communicate, and travel from point A to point B, which will have a significant impact on how we live. Today, we'll look at 8 of Elon Musk's industry-leading business initiatives to see how he's shaping our future. Hypo-C. Predictions of how transportation will look in the future seem to take place in the sky all the time. Going airborne has always been seen as the next step, whether it's in the form of flying cars, jetpacks, or eVTOL wells. But what if we instead go down? Elon Musk Hyperloop is said to be a cross between a Concorde, a railgun, and an air hockey table. Musk's vision of the future of travel does not involve going up into the sky, but rather going deep into the Earth. Yes, that is as absurd as it appears. The super train-like capsules will travel in low-pressure tubes powered by magnetic accelerators and will be supported by air. The Hyperloop capsules passed in what is basically a vacuum or had virtually no air resistance or friction due to the low-pressure environment. This enables Hyperloop passengers to travel at speeds of up to 600 miles per hour, quicker than a commercial aircraft. To put it in context, a 30-mile trip would take only 2.5 minutes, and the 6-hour drive from Burlington, Vermont to Manhattan would only take 30 minutes. The best part is that it's cheap to run that 30-minute journey, and it just needs to be cut by roughly $20 each way to be sustainable, which is still competitive in today's market. Sure, a lot of technology needs to develop drastically before the Hyperloop can become a reality. However, getting there is not an if, but a when. The only real issues with the Hyperloop are the infrastructure costs. Currently, digging and constructing 1 mile of tunnel costs between $100 million and $1 billion, a figure that would have to be drastically reduced for the Hyperloop to be economical. Musk is already working on a solution, so don't worry. SpaceX. Musk has a lot to say about Mars, and he seems hell-bent on turning humans into an interplanetary species. It's no surprise, then, that he's helped SpaceX grow into one of the world's most successful aerospace companies. SpaceX is now developing reusable rockets that can travel to the moon, possibly to Mars one day, and then return to Earth to live another day. The importance of reusable rocket technology is due to the huge cost savings it provides. If a rocket can be reused 100 times, the cost of each cargo can be reduced significantly without affecting profitability. Reusable rockets have opened many doors in the aerospace sector, clearing the path for space tourism to become a reality. In 2023, SpaceX intends to transport a Japanese millionaire who created Misawa, as well as 6 to 8 accompanying artists, on a tour around the moon. As the cost of spaceflight falls, so will the chances of securing a seat become more accessible to the general public. SpaceX is also developing suborbital rockets that will be capable of super-fast international flights using its rocket technology. And when I say incredibly fast, I'm referring to planes that take less than an hour from London to Sydney. As a result, we'll go to the moon, and Mars may become the norm. Musk and SpaceX are almost certain to achieve suborbital commercial travel in the next few decades. Now, even with Musk's huge billionaire funds, creating and developing these rockets isn't cheap, which leads us nicely to our next venture. Starlink. Musk founded Starlink as part of SpaceX in order to generate additional revenue to help him achieve his lofty space exploration aspirations. Solarcity. Tesla bought Solarcity in 2016 and is now the largest solar company in the world. Since then, the solar panel producer has played a significant role in Musk's objective of making the world carbon neutral. Musk claims that achieving carbon neutrality on the world is technologically feasible right now, and that human longevity is critical. As a result, Musk rescued the struggling company from the ashes by injecting capital and expanding the product line. There are a plethora of solar panel manufacturers to choose from. The fact that Solarcity is aimed at the average consumer sets them apart from the competition. That is what the affluent and big businesses have. By expanding accessibility, City's solar roof tiles, for example, can be installed faster than any rival and cost approximately the same as a standard roof solar panel combo. Elon Musk is utilizing Solarcity's products to make them more accessible to the general public, resulting in complete Solarcity tiled roofs popping up on new constructions around the United States. Homeowners can store surplus solar power captured for later use, charge their vehicles, and even sell to the national grid for a profit by combining Solarcity's solar panels, or tiles, with a Tesla Powerwall. The versatility and adaptability of things is a key concept that Musk is bringing to the future. Solar panels, for example, will not only save you money, but will also make you money in the future. The Boring Company, on the other hand, boring company, as in boring holes that do not send you to sleep, must be pleasant company. However, this is far from a sleep-inducing adventure. In addition, a limited number of flamethrowers and quite appropriate fire extinguishers were produced. On the ground, the boring businesses must respond to personal, public, and commercial transportation by creating an industrial equipment capable of simultaneously laying and reinforcing tunnels. Musk's Boring Company is attempting to cut the cost of tunneling in half, bringing up new possibilities for underground transit. Musk claims that his loop tunnel system will allow cars to go underground around cities, eliminating traffic lights, and speed limitations. These tunnels will be accessible solely by electric vehicles, eliminating the need for ventilation, and will almost certainly be designated for autonomous vehicles as well. The loop stations would simply take up a little amount of space, allowing them to be strewn about the city with ease. And because the number of tunnels that may be built is almost unlimited, capacity would never be an issue. As previously stated, the second tunnel network for intercity routes will be for the ultra-high-speed Hyperloop system. This is when we start to think about the future and how Musk's ideas will likely affect the lives of future generations. Musk has stated openly that he wants to place 1 million people on Mars, with an intricate tunnel system playing a crucial role in his plan. Because the large red planet's environment isn't exactly recognized for being hospitable, people will most likely have to dwell underground if they intend to stay. The Boring Company's boring machines are excellent in digging tunnels for autonomous EVs and 600 mph capsules. They'll also do a fantastic job, if necessary, digging out the dwelling quarters on Mars. Tesla. The first is Tesla, the automaker that recently surpassed Toyota as the world's most valuable automaker. Tesla gets the lion's share of Musk's attention, and the results